Alright, we need to either...
The mad Sun King's cruelty survives him.
So who's this?
Even if we can trust Meridian, Sunfall still stands.
Saw some unpleasant characters loafing around near Stoneland. Be careful.
Ah, we need to talk to this one.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
There are other Warracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, till the Karja seek war again.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Alright, who do we need to talk to now?
These bandits think we'll kneel before their blades. Do they know who we are?
They say Meridian is a place where your every need is met. No wonder the Karja are so delicate.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north. A Talnik? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Bergren said Aurea's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Aurea.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the Daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The Daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this Daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the Daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your Daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the Daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Aurea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Aurea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it. I can kill the machines, but what about the tower? I can't destroy it. Override
Rude.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Alright. Now we gotta go follow the little path. This is a nice little path, though.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Alright, back on the trail. And we're going up there pretty high. Ooh. That's pretty.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Mmm.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave.
Is there anything back here?
Dead end. But at least there's stuff.
Yeah. Alright, we just keep on going.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Hmm. So what's this way?
Took a wrong turn.
It's okay, Aloy. We got this. I just want to see what this stuff is.
Better go back. After I grab this loot.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. Free for the taking. Whee! There's the other chime.
Another marker. Good. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Oh yeah. Got some gear.
Okay, that way then.
This way? Or is this a dead end?
Not this way.
Okay, this way. Man, how far in is she?
Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
Mm-mm. I don't think we did.
Not this way. But then... where? I see. Up.
Hmm. Well, that's kind of a genius idea.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay. Through here.
Where'd they go?
On we go. Hopefully out of this cave.
Anyway.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Ooh. Nice. Hmm? Alright, over on this little bridge.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Easy peasy.
Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down it is.
Yeah, because how are we supposed to get up there?
There's the way up.
Oh. Oh, what's that? Pigment. Interesting.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Oh. Gotta wait.
Made it. Okay, heading for more waterfalls.
Oh my goodness. What? And then it does that to me. Rude. There we go.
Bergen wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.